What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny with Ready Set Inc. And today we have a Jafar deck that we are going to try. So I think for this video I'm going to do a one take. So we're going to go over this deck here and then I'm going to export it to inktable. And so here I haven't even played any games with this yet, but this is sort of how my process is for the videos is I just look to see what cards I can synergize in my head, and then we run it on inktable, and I take some feedback and we go ahead and make some changes. So here we have our shift targets here, or at least our shift characters with Hercules, Jafar, Archimedes, and as another Jafar. And so here our purpose here um is to get out either our owl or our bodyguard here or Hercules, and they are able to be shifted a turn before our big Jafar. And with that, we're able to double sing a whole new world on the same turn that Jafar is shifted on. So we have that as our main plan there to get our most lore in a turn. And here we have our smaller Hercules, our smaller Archimedes, we have a Captain Hook here just for a good one drop. We have another Archimedes, and then we have two Jafars, and we even have another shift Jafar that you can also just shift your bigger Jafar onto. Here's another Hercules with bodyguard, and then we have Smi, the greatest two drop in the game. And then for actions, we're running Smash and Finders Keepers, both one for controlling and one for drawing cards and being able to get more lore off of our big Jafar. And then here we have Friends on the Other Side, Strength of a Raging Fire. We got I Find Them, I Flatten Them, we're running two of. And then we got our four whole new worlds. And then here is the lamp. My last all Jafar video that I did, I really liked using the lamp. And so I think this is still a good card to be able to use, especially with so many Jafars in this deck, that we're going to go ahead and run that too. So that is our deck here that we're going to be testing. And we can go ahead to get it to inktable. We will click export, go to inktable, and play. And then from there, it takes us right to the website. And here is our deck loaded already. And we can just click select player one, and then here we have all the other decks that we have going through, and we could start. Should we do this Kiwi Birds that we have on here? We can go ahead and try that. See how bad this is, and we go ahead and click random there just to see. It's like a dice roll, and here we are starting. So we have our hook here, and then we have lamp. We got 1, 2, 3 shifts. We got a Hercules here, so that's pretty good. And I feel like we would want a smaller Jafar here, but we can always go Hercules. And then with friends, we're able to do that. So let's go ahead and keep this. I think here our ink would either be one of our shift targets, but we want to keep Jafar. So I think we go owl here to play hook. And then we'll go ahead and see what they do. Inca Cogsworth and get out the popsicle. And they get out the bell. So we're already dealing with this bell here. We get another Hercules, so we can ink one of them at least. And then here, Hercules can be our play. And then shift 4, so that's in 2 turns. So we do that. And then we can quest here, or we can pass. But I think we stand, because we want to be able to use this hook to challenge in a bell to utilize the all 3. They go ahead and singlet the Storm Rage on. It's a great move for this bell here. Another popsicle, Fortisphere. So they got the items out. Here we have a 3-drop Jafar, who will be can help take out Bell by doing Challenger 3. We have a lamp there. And our ink here. Could probably go with friends on the other side as our ink. Because we have 4, so that's next turn. 5. We're going to ink friends. Let me play this Jafar. So if we challenge here, we're going to lose our Hercules, which means we lose our shift target here. Let's go ahead and just stand for now and just see what they do. They could play another song and take someone out here. They go ahead and do that, and they take out my Jafar. So that's sad to see. It looks like they use Fortisphere to pop Bodyguard. We get Hook here, so we can shift our Hercules. And here he has Resist +2, so he's only going to take 1 damage from Bell if I challenge. So let's go ahead and do that. So I do believe, so Smee will also only do 1 damage to my Hercules. They do the Hiram Wheel on the Popsicle, and they quest with Smee. We get another Hercules here, which I think is our ink this turn. And then we'll play the Lamp, and we will save that for when we get a Jafar out. And I think we challenge here again, just because it's only 1 damage. So we know Hiram can't take out Hercules here. They get up to 5. They quest with Hiram, which is interesting. They get out another Smee. And Alice with Ward. Here we got our Jafar. So we can play Jafar here. We get to look at the top 2 cards of our deck, and we can top 1, bottom 1. And I think which card to put on top of your deck. I think we take the Lamp here. So what we do here is we banish this Lamp, and we get to draw 2 cards off of this Jafar. So we can actually play this Lamp, and then we can banish this one as well and draw another 2 cards for the Jafar again, and now we are able to ink one of these cards that we drew. And here, I think our goal is to ink Archimedes, and then here, so we'll be able to shift next turn, or we'll be able to hard play. But we want to shift with Jafar here to get him sideways so he can benefit off of drawing cards. And so you would take 1 damage from Smee if he challenges. And he's able to take out Hiram. Or we just leave him to stand. Let's go ahead and leave him here. To get out Calhoun, and they're questing. Another Calhoun. Whenever this character quests, another chosen character of yours gets +1 and gains Ward. So do they just get... Okay, so Smee quested for 3. Got it. So here we can shift Jafar, and then we sing friends with this Jafar, and we get 2 lore off of singing there, and we can ink a card here. Probably ink this Jafar to play Smee. And we can quest here with Hercules. Or we stand. Okay, so my cat just sat on my mouse. Thank you for that. Their Calhouns are going to take out my Jafar here, I see, is the problem. So it looks like we probably could have kept Jafar. Probably shouldn't have quested and sung this turn. Maybe we waited another turn. But they probably swing for game here, I think. Because does Calhoun have to banish? They do have to banish. So we lose Hercules and they get 2 lore. So now they have Calhoun, who won't banish Jafar here. So they quest. So here, if we don't get 14 lore, then we lose. That's the game here. And so I feel like you can't sing Finders Keepers, but if I quest and then draw, I won't be able to play A Whole New World by singing. So that's unfortunate there. But I think right now that is our only option. Because I can hope to... I could play this and I guess see if we get A Whole New World. And then sing A Whole New World. So we don't get that. We can sing Strength, but it's only going to help take out a character. So we aren't able to do anything here. We can Inca Hercules, and then we can... Alright, I gotta move my cat. Or make some more space on my mouse pad here. So we are playing Friends to sing A Whole New World, right? So we're hoping we get A Whole New World here. And we don't. Which means we have bricked completely, and we are just gonna quest here. So if we quested, we would have got 1 and then 5 lore. So we're gonna have to see if we can do this again. So you can see that going wide, they completely got us here, and they play Pete. So Pete is a big counter here in this blue steel deck that we're playing against. So we're gonna restart the game. We're going second this time. So we got Owl, Smee, Smash here. We can also play Owl on 3 to shift. We have Jafar there and there. We do it like that, right? So we get a Hercules. We get both Hercules there. We get 2 owls. They get their bell out. So we ink an owl. We play an owl, and we pass. So next turn we can go Hercules or Smee. So we can actually go Hercules, Owl, Hercules. So here, we can keep Jafar too. I think we ink Smee here. We play this Hercules. We can actually play Jafar next turn. We pass. So obviously they can sing and get rid of my cards. Thank you. They choose our Hercules. They give Bell Bodyguard, which is pretty good. They're protecting their Calhoun here. Here, we lose our... We lost our Hercules. So we ink our big Hercules now. And then we can play Archimedes, who has evasive, which works. And so we can technically quest here. We can also sing Friends. I wonder if that's an option that we do here. If we sing strength, it only does 1 damage. No, I think we quest here. Because we want to see next turn what we get. And then we can choose to sing after. So we quested with Owl. And now they get out Alice. So I would really love to have a grab your swords here, which I don't have in this deck. So I see that now. Which wouldn't even clear the board, but it would definitely put a threat down for us, I think. We gotta find him. So here we can play Jafar. And then we can either sing Strength or we can sing Friends on the Other Side. Or we can challenge here, which would be okay. I think our big threat here right now is Calhoun, who will be banished. So we go ahead and challenge here. And that is fine. He is evasive, so we're not worried about them challenging. They could definitely sing a song, though. That would hurt. They're questing. Alice gave Mickey an extra lore. Here we get Owl. Owl can be our ink. We play Jafar here. We shift. And then we sing Friends with Jafar, right? And we see what cards we get. We get 2 cards. We gain 2 lore. We do not get a whole new world, or any drawing cards for that matter. So here we're either questing or singing. We can do 2 damage. Mickey has ward. And Belle will not banish from that. They have 2, 4. 2, 4. They'll have 6. They'll be able to get 8 lore next turn. And our Jafar is in... not really in range of being banished. They would have to swing all their characters. So we can... I think we just quest here. So it looks like here, if we had let the Storm Rage on, it would help us with draw. So I don't think we're running that card, only because I was scared of uninkables. But that is definitely a card that we could throw into here. So they should be at 18, if I'm right. 17 and then Bella's 1. Okay. So now this is my whole new world. It is not. This is bad. I don't even know if I could put this video out. Which card to put on top of my deck? So we don't even get a whole new world here. We don't get any drawing cards here. Which means, yeah. So here we sing, and this can take out Belle or Smee. We take out Smee, and then we can challenge into, you have 2 resists? No, you have 1 resist. So we take out this Mickey here. And then we go ahead and pass. We can ink here. Alright, it's been 19 minutes. Which means I try one more time. Restart. And they threw out a Benja. Unnecessary. We're going second again. So what is our option here? We don't need these. We don't need that. It could be our ink. We have bodyguard there. Or Do we just... I think we just want to see a whole new world at this point, right? We're gonna mulligan our entire hand. Is there a whole new world in this deck? That is the real question. So far, no. We don't have anything to play this turn. But we can ink an owl. No, I should have kept that owl. It's fine. Next turn, we can play Smee. And then we smash Calhoun. We ink owl. Play Smee. Pass. You have resist. You have resist, but you only have 2 willpower, so you will be banished. That John Silver does take out my Smee if I quest. We ink another owl. We play Smash. We smash Calhoun. And we quest. We take 1 damage. They can challenge and trade. It's fine. We got a Mickey out. They sing to not be banished. And they have another Calhoun ready. Because that deck runs 8 Calhouns. You heard it here. I think we can hard play that Jafar and they can help me draw. Where I get out 2 Hercules who can't take anything out. We get Jafar out. Thank you for walking on my laptop. So now they just have characters out, and I don't have anything to do with these characters. They sing 1, Let the Storm Rage On. They don't have another one, right? They did use it for card draw, though. I see that. So here we have a Hercules who shifts for 4. So we can play this Hercules. We can play Lamp and banish Lamp for this Jafar. And then we can ink probably a Smee. Or we ink this Jafar and we can play... Nah, we'll just ink Smee. So here we can challenge and then we'll be able to draw. Is Calhoun who we take out? It is a trade, but they do lose a Calhoun. Yeah, we could do that. And then we draw it, right? Because we banish. Perfect. We get friends. They damage my Hercules once. They get a dock to wheel. Wow, that is a... This Kiwi deck is pretty cool to see. I wish I knew how to play this game. Guys, I just make memes, and it's just required of me in my contract to also make a gameplay video. And I don't know what I'm doing. So we got a Hercules here, and we can give him resist, but he already has 2 damage on him, so even this Hercules will be banished after 1 challenge. So what do we do here? We can get to 6 ink, so we can play a bodyguard who is 3/3, and we can play a smash. Which card to ink? I think we ink this Jafar. We play that Hercules. No bodyguard. I learned you don't have to always turn your bodyguard sideways. Huh? Good stuff, huh? And then we're doing 3 damage to anyone we want. Do we have any 2 questers here? No. And we don't like Calhoun, so we get rid of Calhoun. And We can challenge here, and he literally cannot take anyone out because that Mickey has resist. So we force a challenge by questing. Right? Now they have to challenge our character because they can't just let him stay there. They play Alice. They sing Strength and get rid of my Hercules that I just played. They use Doc to take out my Hercules and then heal with Popsicle. Now it's like I'm not even playing this game. I can play Big Jafar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can add 1 to 8. They'll go to 17 lore next turn. I can ink Owl and play Jafar. Pass. All they have to do is play another Strength of the Raging Fire and get rid of my Jafar. They play a Cogsworth that gives everyone resist +1. Mickey Mouse now has resist +2. Alright, the Wombo combo starts here. Don't call it a comeback. Boom! Whole new world. This game is over. So what do? We quest with Jafar. No, we sing. We sing. No. We ink. We quest with Jafar. Boom. 1 lore. We play friends on the other side. Boom. 2 more lore. We ink an owl. Doesn't matter who we ink. And we hard play a whole new world. Boom. 7 lore. Look how close this game is now. Now all I need is a be prepared. And I don't think I have that. But we do pull another whole new world. And I think that's all that matters.